Excuse me, sir, you are muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Great. Thank you so much. Have I not been audible right from the beginning?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so once again, a very warm welcome to all of you for having joined us in this second event of the days, that is the competition Opera House. And we are glad to have with us the two eminent judges. And it's time now to formally welcome the two judges. And on the screen, we are going to have the introduction of the judges. The first judge is Professor Meeta Ghosh, the director of a very reputed institute known for French language teaching, and which is monitored and supervised by the French Embassy, New Delhi. She is proficient in languages like Hindi, English, Marathi, and French. We are so glad to have you here amongst us, ma'am. Thank you so much for sparing your valuable time. Our second judge is Ms. Nandini Mishra, who is a veteran Kathak dancer, senior anchor of Doordarshan, senior announcer in All India Radio, drama artist, and visiting Kathak dance lecturer. We welcome you, ma'am, and we are so glad to have you amongst us. Before we move on with the competition, may I first of all introduce to you all the rules and regulations of the competition Opera House. First of all, the theme of Opera House is seizing life's turning point, listening to your calling. The rules are: a team of 10 participants is to present a drama. Use of improvised props and live music to suit the ambience of the play will be appreciated. The size of the video has to be 50 MB. That has already been taken care of when you have sent the video. And the judgment criteria are storyline, 5 marks, dialogue delivery, 5 marks, visual background, 5 marks, costume, 5 marks, overall presentation, 5 marks. That brings to a total of 25 marks. So all the best to all the participating team members, and with the due permission of the judges, if the judges are ready with the judgment sheet, with your permission, dear judges, may we begin with the first presentation. May I request the judges to kindly give us the permission to put up the first presentation on the screen?
Yeah, all the best.
Yes, of course.
Thank you so much.
Please go ahead. May I just speak for a second, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Most welcome.
I just like to make a very small correction. I am not presently the director of Alias Process Lucknow, but I was for 2.5 years. Just now I'm the conseiller special, so there's just a correction because there is another director who's a French man, so it would be wrong to say that I am presently the director. Thank you for this privilege.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes.
And sorry, apologize. And thank you for correcting.
Not at all. It's just that injustice should not be done to somebody else. That's it.
I agree, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Please go ahead. All the best.
Yes. So on our screen, we have the presentation of the first team, that is team CN024.
हाय, अब आपका मूड क्यों खराब करूं ना। सर हमेशा की तरह फिर से लेट। अभी पता क्या करेंगे, आएंगे और बोलेंगे ओह लेट हो रहा हूँ। उस दिन प्रमोशन के लिए मांगा मैंने, जस्ट चिल चिल करके। रुको रुको जरा ना, अब आपका ऑफिस विजिट है तो आपको क्यों वेट करवाना, जरा एक बार कॉल करके बोलने का होता है।
हेलो
यस सर। सो प्लीज आप जल्दी आ जाइए, बहुत सारी फाइल्स भी आ गई हैं।
अरे चिल करो यार, आ रहा हूँ, गेट पे पहुंच गया बस।
यस सर। गुड मॉर्निंग सर। गुड मॉर्निंग सर।
हाँ गुड मॉर्निंग। बात सुनो, तो वो देखिए क्या?
क्या फाइल्स?
नहीं सुनी। हाँ जल्दी खोलो यार। अब बोलो।
तो ऑलरेडी 30 फाइल्स आ चुकी हैं, ये अलग अलग एंड सुबह से काफी कॉल्स आ चुके हैं, 30 से ज्यादा कॉल्स आ गए हैं एंड बॉस का भी कॉल आया आपको। यस सर।
क्या कहते हैं?
आप लेट हो रहे थे ना, तो मुझे बताना पड़ा कि आप
तुमने ये बता दिया कि मैं लेट हो रहा हूँ?
यस सर।
तुम्हें मैंने कितनी बार समझाया कि जब मैं लेट हो रहा हूँ तो ये नहीं बताते कि मैं लेट हो रहा हूँ, कुछ भी बोल देते कि मैं खाना खा रहा था, बच्चों को खाना खिला रहा था, या यार कुछ भी बोल देते। तुम्हारे सॉरी का मैं क्या करूँगा, बात तो मेरे को करनी पड़ेगी ना। हेलो गुड मॉर्निंग सर। गुड मॉर्निंग। नो सर, मी एंड लेट नेवर सर, नेवर। मैं कैसे लेट हो सकता हूँ? नो नो सर। यस सर, मैंने देखा आपने सुबह सुबह ही 30 फाइल्स भिजवा दिया। यस सर। नहीं सर, हो जाएगा मैक्सिमम 1 o'clock तक। यस सर। और सर मैं वो कह रहा था, जरा 7th पे इंक्रीमेंट कॉल ही काट दिया। वर्कलोड देख रहे हो, मेरा जो काम है ना इतना स्ट्रेसफुल है नहीं, बट मेरा बॉस अल्टीमेट स्ट्रिक्ट। जानना चाहोगे मेरा बॉस है कौन? कॉल बना देते हैं।
यस।
अच्छा चलो। मेरा बॉस सृष्टि चलाइता, इस दुनिया का करता धरता भगवान विष्णु। बट अब उनकी भी क्या गलती है? हमारे काम में डिले या फिर गलती का ना स्कोप जरा सा भी नहीं। एक भी गलती हुई और किसी की लाइफ कैन बी कंप्लीटली रूइंड। हमारे ऑफिस का नाम है ड्रीम वर्क्स एंड वेल मेरा काम हो बड़ा यूनिक काम है, सपनों को एक्सेप्ट या फिर रिजेक्ट करना। राम प्यारी समझाओ। हाँ
यस। तो आपको लग रहा होगा कि काफी अजीब काम है, बट ऐसा नहीं। सही सपनों को एक्सेप्ट करना और गलत को रिजेक्ट करना उतना ही इम्पोर्टेंट हो जाता है। चलो एक एग्जांपल देती हूँ। मनी हाइस्ट तो सभी देखते हैं, राइट? तो मनी हाइस्ट, किसी का सपना मनी हाइस्ट का कोई चोर बनना ही क्यों ना, अब हम उसको एक्सेप्ट तो करेंगे नहीं ना। तो इसलिए हम उसके ब्रेन में साइलेंटली एक मैसेज डाल देते हैं कि यार सपना चेंज कर, थोड़ा सा रियलिटी पे आ, फोकस कर।
और जब वो सपना मेरे को सही लगेगा और मैंने वो एक्सेप्ट कर दिया, उसका सपना इतना स्मूथली जाएगा जैसे भगवान ही उसके साथ उस सिस्टम में है। चलो वैसे तो हम बहुत चिल हैं और हमारा ऑफिस भी पूरा बहुत चिल रहता है पूरे दिन, बट आज सुबह से ही 30 फाइल्स आ गई हैं एंड बॉस ने भी बोला काम करने को। तो अरे फैसिलिटी तो जल्दी से एक्सप्लेन कर दो यार इन्हें।
सो बेसिकली ये ब्लैंक फैसिलिटी यहाँ पे इसलिए रखी गई है कि यहाँ पे जो भी एप्लीकेंट आता है वो इधर एंटर करता है एंड वो मैजिकली अपनी ड्रीम पूरा होने के बाद की लाइफ में ट्रांसफॉर्म हो जाता है। तो उसके बेसिस पे हम देखते हैं कि whether to accept it or to reject the applicant. So हम स्टार्ट करें। ओके। Applicant 1, Akansha. Sleep 3 to 4 hours a day. Passion, biology, and determination levels of 100%.
एक तो ये चलते इतना धीरे हैं, इन्हें लगता है कि ये सपना देख रहे हैं, हालांकि हम सिर्फ इनका फ्यूचर देख रहे हैं।
Ranya, Lavanya.
3 एप्लीकेंट।
So yes, so special case. Passion, music, determination levels of 100%, and sleep 3 to 4 hours.
हेलो एवरीवन। तो मेरा बचपन से सपना था एक रैपर बनने का।
अरे भाई भाई पॉज करो यार, तुमने रैपर बनना?
Yes, of course.
यार मैंने ड्रम्स लेके आओ जल्दी से।
सर ड्रम्स तो फट गए।
ठीक नहीं कराया तुमने?
सर आपने तो कहा था जस्ट चिल करने के लिए, करवाया नहीं।
जब कोई भी इंस्ट्रूमेंट लेके आओ।
यस सर।
मेरा भी सपना था बचपन में रैपर बनने का, पर ताऊ जी ने यहाँ नौकरी लगवा दी। क्या करें अब? तुम भी सोच रहे होगे क्या सपना है रैपर बनने का। तुम सोचोगे तो ऐसा ही लगेगा, मैं भी तो ऐसे कह सकता हूँ क्या सपना है ये तुम्हारा डॉक्टर बनने का। अरे राम प्यारी कहाँ रह गई?
यस सर सर आ रही बस एक मिनट।
ये क्या लेके आ गई हो?
सर बस ये
और इसको मैं अपने सर पे रखूंगा?
तो मुझे लगा आपके पास थी। सॉरी सर।
ये प्रमोशन नहीं हो रही है मेरी। रिज्यूम करो।
यस
और हम बहुत फॉर्चुनेट थे कि हमारे पेरेंट्स ने भी काफी हमारी स्ट्रेंथ सी कॉलिंग को सपोर्ट किया था।
जब हम कॉलेज आए हमारी मुलाकात हुई, हमने डिसाइड किया दैट विल सिंग दिस रैप टुगेदर। बच्चों ने परफॉर्म किया, काफी हेट मिला।
काफी हेट मिली, बट उसके बावजूद भी हम आप सबके सामने हैं इस रैप को परफॉर्म करने के लिए। लेट्स डू इट।
जिन सपनों के क्या जिंदगी, फैक्ट्री में एक जैसे मशीन, सुबह जाग के शाम रुकी और पैसे से ही है चलती। जज्बे का है निशान नहीं, जो बॉस बोले हाँ जी, जो करते हैं उनसे बैन नहीं। पर मुझे नहीं जीनी ऐसी जिंदगी, मैं गाऊंगा और तुम भी बनाओ मेरे हाथ की बीट 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 मैं बजाऊंगा। बस 5 से तक की सांसें करने की देता खुद को मैं पासे, उसके बाद का वक्त मुझे सपनों के आगे कुछ टिकता नहीं। कोई मुझसे जो पूछे तुझे आधी रात तक ये मिलता है क्या? मुझे मिलती खुशी, मुझे मिलता सुकून, मुझे मिलता वजूद और मेरी वजह, पर बावजूद इसके सुनना है तो खोल कामयाब। मेरे अंदर पूरा ऑर्केस्ट्रा, मेरे अंदर पूरा ऑर्केस्ट्रा। वाह इनक्रेडिबल।
So approve?
Of course it is approved.
Yes,
We
sir.
need people like them talking about stuff,
Yes sir, yes sir.
especially after rappers like Yo-Yo and Badshah.
Yes sir, yes sir. Sir next बुलाओ।
Time to lunch का है पर बुलाओ।
सर एक ही रहता। Next, applicant Vamika, sleep 3 to 4 hours a day, determination levels of 100% and passion to dreams. Yes sir.
A very good morning everyone. Welcome to the inauguration ceremony of the school. जब मैं एक छोटी बच्ची थी, मेरा एक बड़ा सा स्कूल बनाने का सपना था, जिसमें मैं एक बड़ा सा प्लेग्राउंड, एक बड़ा सा ऑडिटोरियम, एक स्केटिंग रिंग और एक डांसिंग और सिंगिंग का रूम बनाना चाहती हूँ। And today I have achieved it. And अब मैं चाहती हूँ कि हर बच्चा मेरे स्कूल में आए, अपनी जिंदगी को समझे और अपने सपनों की उड़ान भरे।
वाह वाह वाह, ये जनाबे आली तो खुद ही एक ड्रीमवर्क्स का ऑफिस खोलना चाह रही हैं, या बेहतर मैं तो फिर भी सपने सिर्फ जज करता हूँ। ये तो एक ऐसी जगह बनाना चाह रही हैं जहां बच्चे आएंगे, हर जगह पढ़ेंगे, खेलेंगे और खुद के सपने बनाएंगे।
So,
क्रेडिबल।
so approve?
यार तुम स्लो हो क्या यार? ऑफ कोर्स वी कैन नॉट एक्सेप्ट और रिजेक्ट दिस एप्लीकेशन। हम ऐसी एप्लीकेशन को रिजेक्ट या फिर एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर सकते जो खुद इतने सपने पाल रही हैं। फॉर दिस वी कैन ओनली थैंक हर।
तो दोस्तों, ये थी उड़ान की एक छोटी सी कोशिश।
वाह!
Thank you, team CN024. We now move on to the next presentation made by the team CN032. Judges kindly note, coming up on our screen, we have the presentation by CN032.
परिंदे खुले पंखों से सागर भी पार कर सकते हैं। परिंदे खुले पंखों से सागर भी पार कर सकते हैं।
उड़ने का मौका देकर देखो एक बार, खामोश है जुबां जिनकी, वे भी रच सकते हैं इतिहास, उभरने का मौका देकर देखो एक बार।
तो चलिए देखते हैं कैसे एक बूंद मोती बन जाती है,
कैसे एक चिंगारी ज्योति बन जाती है,
कैसे एक इच्छा आशा बन जाती है,
कैसे एक प्रेरणा काम कर जाती है। तो जीते हैं कुछ पल उस बच्ची के साथ, अपारुषता उसकी इच्छा शक्ति के आगे हार गई।
तो चलिए देखते हैं।
ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਸਕੂਲ ਵੇਖਾਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਹਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੀ ਦਿਲ ਮੇਰਾ ਜਾਵੇ ਕੁਮਲਾ ਨੀ ਮਾਂ ਨੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਵੀਰੇ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਪੂਰੇ ਕਰ ਚਾਨੀ ਮਾਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਵੀਰੇ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਪੂਰੇ ਕਰ ਚਾਨੀ ਮਾਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪੜ੍ਹਨੇ ਦਾ ਚਾਅ ਮੈਨੂੰ पढ़ने दा चाऽ मैनू पढ़ने दा चाऽ धुंधला जाए जो मंजिलें एक पल को तू नजर झुका झुक जाए सर जहां वहीं मिलता है रब का रास्ता तेरी किस्मत
पैरों की जंजीर बन जाए,
वहाँ मनोबल काम आता है।
जब चाहो कुछ कर गुजरने की तब अपनों का साया करिश्मा कर जाता है, करिश्मा कर जाता है।
परिंदा है तू, दिखला के जिंदा है तू, बाकी है तुझमें हौसला तेरी जुनून की आगे अंबर पनाही मांगे कर डाले तुम जो फैसला रूठी तकदीर तो क्या टूटी शमशीर तो क्या टूटी शमशीरों से ही हर हर
है। ना हारेंगे हौसला हम भी इसके साथ साथ, आज जो इसने खुद से वादा किया है।
की बादलों पे चढ़ के वक्त का गिरवा पकड़ के पूछना है जीत का पता, जीत का पता। की हद से गुजर के हो जा तू भीड़ से जुदा, भीड़ से जुदा, भीड़ से जुदा। कहने को चलना है तू, रहेगा चलना है तू भी शमशीरों से ही हो। हर मैदान सफेद, हर मैदान सफेद।
हाँ यही रास्ता है तेरा, तूने अब जाना है। हाँ यही सपना है तेरा, तूने पहचाना है। हाँ यही रास्ता है तेरा, तूने अब जाना है। हाँ यही सपना है तेरा, तूने पहचाना है। तुझे अब ये दिखाना है। रोके तुझको आंधियां, क्या जमीन और आसमां पाएगा। जो लक्ष्य है तेरा, लक्ष्य तो हर हाल में पाना है। नी मेरी डुबदी बेड़ी नू बनने लानी मां, मेरी डुबदी बेड़ी नू बनने लानी मां। मैनू पढ़ने दा चा, मैनू पढ़ने दा चा, मैनू पढ़ने दा चा, मैनू पढ़ने दा चा।
कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती।
Thank you so much, team CN032. Coming up next is the presentation made by team CN038. Judges kindly note, team, I stand corrected, CN036. CN036.
नमस्कार देवियों और सज्जनों, आप देख रहे हैं एक सवाल और। मैं आपकी दोस्त और होस्ट दिया, और आज हमारे बीच है शांति जी। नमस्कार शांति जी।
नमस्कार नमस्कार, बैठिए।
तो शांति जी, हाल ही में मैं आपके घर के सामने से गुजर रही थी। वहां मैंने देखा हर दरवाजे पर लिखा था उमर करका। तो इसके पीछे की कहानी?
तुझे वो सब जानना है ना? बताती हूँ सब बताती।
मेरी शादी करा दे। अरे इतनी छोटी उम्र में थोड़ा शादी होती है, अपन को क्या करना भेजते हैं।
अरे रंजू, तेरा मुंह क्यों द्रोगा? अरे क्या बताऊं शांति, ये तो अभी से इनकी शादी की बात कर रहे हैं। अरे तू चिंता मत कर, वो एमएलए साहिबा आई थी ना, मैंने उनसे अपनी
बात करेंगे। पता है क्या बोला? उन्होंने बोला इस बार चुनाव में तू खड़ी होना। अरे वाह, ये तो बहुत अच्छा है। अब गांव की सारी समस्याएं जल्दी हो जाएंगी। ये बेटा तुझे खाने में क्या बता?
सुनो भाई सरेंडर, औरत की कोई औकात ना हुए है। औरत हमेशा मर्द से नीचे रहती है। तेरे को दिख नहीं रहा आया? अब बेटी के अंदर जाके चूल्हा जमा कर। और तू क्या है, पूरा दिन चोरी के साथ खेलता रहता है? मर्द बन, मर्द अंदर चल।
तुझे क्या लेक्चर न्योता देना पड़ेगा? जा पीटी को लेकर जा और तू थोड़ा चूल्हा चौका करवा।
और इससे गांव का विकास होगा। पता है जब कैसे लिखी मैंने?
ये तो बहुत बढ़िया है। मैं दो चीज और बताऊं?
हाँ,
वो भी छोटे हैं। पहला तो ये कि पर्दा प्रथा और बाल विवाह हटाया जाए, और दूसरा ये कि सभी बच्चों के लिए विद्यालय खोला जाए ताकि लड़का और लड़कियां साथ पढ़ सकें।
भारत जो शाबाश, मुझे गर्व है तेरे ऊपर। अब देखना औरत भी मर्द के कंधे से कंधा मिलाकर चलेगी।
ये सब तू क्या कर रही है? और ये क्या बकवास है? अब तू मर्द की बराबरी करेगी। तुझे पता है चुनाव में कौन खड़ा हो रहा है? हीरा लाल। वो कितना खतरनाक आदमी है। लगता है तुम औरतें अपनी औकात भूल गई हो। तुम औरतों की औकात मर्द के जूतों के नीचे है। बंद कर रहे टाटे टिंडे और अंदर आके खाने वाला। चुनाव लड़ेंगी, घर संभाला जाता नहीं, संभालेंगी गांव। मैं भी आ रहा हूं, खाना तैयार रखियो।
देखा बच्चों, इसीलिए मैं चुनाव में खड़ी हुई। हमारे गांव में औरतों की इज्जत ही नहीं है।
अरे तुरंत आगे जा शांति, मैं तेरे साथ हूँ।
सबसे पहले हम धन्यवाद करना चाहेंगे एमएलए साहिबा का, जिन्होंने हमें इस काबिल समझा। मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि हमें ये सौभाग्य प्रकट करने का मौका मिला। अब हम दिखा देंगे कि हम किसी से कम नहीं हैं। हम गांव की हर एक औरत को पर्दा प्रथा के रिवाज से मुक्त करवाएंगे। हम बाल विवाह का विद्रोह करेंगे। हम विद्यालय खुलवाएंगे गांव में ताकि सारे बच्चे स्कूल जा सके। लेकिन हमारा आपसे एक सवाल है, क्यों हमेशा औरत को ही सहना पड़ता है? क्यों हमेशा औरत को ही दबना पड़ता है? हम भी तो उसी हवा में सांस लेते हैं, हम भी तो वही अनाज खाते हैं। तो फिर मर्द और औरत में ये भेदभाव कैसा?
जीतेगी
भाई
जीतेगी, शांति देवी जीतेगी, जीतेगी भाई जीतेगी, शांति देवी जी।
आज जीत शांति देवी की नहीं होगी, आज जीत होगी हर उस औरत की जो सम्मान से जीना चाहती है। आज जीत होगी उस नन्ही सी जान की चीख की, जिसके पैदा होने से पहले ही उसकी तकदीर लिखी जाती है। आज जीत होगी हर उस औरत की जो दहेज प्रथा से जूझ रही है। आज जीत होगी उस सच की जिसको बाहर आने से पहले ही गला घोट दिया जाता है। आज जीत होगी उस शिक्षा की जिसको पाने के लिए हर बच्चा सपना देखता है। आज जीत होगी विश्वास की, आज जीत होगी उमंग की, आज जीत होगी आने वाले अच्छे भविष्य की। जीतेगी मैं जीतेगी, हर उमंग की किरण जीतेगी। जीतेगी मैं जीतेगी, हर औरत जीतेगी जो सम्मान से जीना चाहती है। जीतेगी मैं जीतेगी, उस नन्ही सी जान की चीख जीतेगी।
हरिओम। लगता है दाल बाटी बड़ी चौकी बड़ी से। जी भाई सर, नदियों सुरेंद्र अब तक ना है, तो बुलाओ ना जाके। जी भाई सर, अभी बुला के लाया। भाई सर, ये दोनों तो आ गए। तो आ गए तुम दोनों, बैठो। तो अब ये दोनों मेरी बराबरी करेंगे। चुनाव की सारी खबर बताता रही हो
की बात है
कुछ रहा यहाँ चुप के बैठी रह जो चल
जल्दी लो आप देखिए क्या हो गया पकड़ के लेके चल इसको
प्रचंड बोल पुस्तकों के झुंड आज जंग की घड़ी की तुंग आर दे प्रचंड बोल पुस्तकों के झुंड आज जंग की घड़ी की तुंग आर दो
प्लीज अब जल्दी हमारे गांव में आ जाइए।
क्या हुआ?
हर जगह आग लग रही है, सारे मर्दों ने औरतों को मार दिया।
हाँ रुको, तुम चिंता मत करो, हौसला रखो, मैं आ रही हूँ। तुम उम्मीद मत छोड़ना, मैं आ रही हूँ। हमें जाना होगा।
तो इसीलिए हमारे गांव में लिखा है ओ मर्द कला।
तो शांति जी, बिना मर्द के गुजारा?
कौन मर्द? कैसा गुजारा? हमारे गांव में 70 औरतें हैं। उन 70 की 70 औरतों के मर्द आए दिन उनको लाठियों से पीटते रहते हैं। किस गुजारे की बात कर रही हैं आप?
शांति जी, मेरे सवाल का वो मतलब नहीं। मेरा मतलब ये था कि औरत और मर्द एक दूसरे के पूरक होते हैं।
हाँ, और वो एक दूसरे के पूरक होते हैं, इसलिए उनको अपमान नहीं सम्मान के साथ जीना चाहिए। जिस दिन मर्द में 3 चीजें आ जाएंगी ना, पहली औकात, दूसरी हैसियत और तीसरी जिगरा, उस दिन छाती ठोक कर स्वागत करूंगी मर्दों का।
धन्यवाद शांति।
That was team CN036. Thank you so much for the wonderful presentation. Coming up next on our screen is the presentation made by CN042. CN042.
For how long will we be discussing? After all the struggle and sacrifice, why can't you still have the goal to tell them that we are not able to bear the expenses anymore?
Do you think it's that easy?
See, now even John is wasting his time reading a silly comic with his grandfather.
Okay. I'll talk to Pa.
Go and tell.
Pa, I wanted to talk to you regarding the...
Regarding what?
Pa, we both are working, so...
So what?
It is becoming very difficult for us to take care of you both. So, we have decided to shift you for your benefit and care to the old age home. But you don't worry, we will be coming to visit you.
Oh, really? When you don't have time now, how will you get time then?
My dear child, try to understand. It was not easy for us to take care of you when both of us were working. But we still did, as we loved.
Your father is right. Now, when we have time to spend with our family and a grandchild, you want us to go to the old age home?
It's for your well-being. You will get a company of your age, like-minded people, and will be taken care of. Please try to understand. We hardly get time from our routine to look after you.
Oh, Grandpa and Grandma are going away.
Yes, my dear child, to their new home.
Dad, can you please give me the address of the new home for my grandparents?
My dear child, why do you need that? Do you want to meet your grandparents?
Of course, yes. But how otherwise will I get the address? In future, when I will go to work like you, won't be able to spare time to take care of both of you. So I will drop you to the same old age home. दादाजी, आपने कहा था कि आप मुझे पेड़ लगाने का सही तरीका और क्यारी बनाना सिखाएंगे। चलिए ना। हाँ दादाजी, चलिए ना।
हाँ चलो, मैं तुम्हें सिखाता हूँ कि पेड़ लगाने का सही तरीका आखिर क्या है।
पर बच्चों, पहले अपना नाश्ता तो खत्म कर लो, फिर सीख लेना।
नहीं दादी माँ, हमें अभी दादाजी से सीखना है।
हाँ चलो, चलते हैं।
क्या हुआ? आप कुछ परेशान दिख रहे हैं।
क्या बताऊं, पिताजी का चश्मा सही कराना है, माँ की दवाइयाँ भी लानी है, ऊपर से पानी और बिजली का बिल भी भरना है। उफ, मेरी तो कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा कि इतने सारे खर्चों को मैं कैसे पूरा करूं।
हाँ, बात तो परेशानी की है, क्योंकि इन्हीं सभी खर्चों की वजह से हम अपने बच्चों की पढ़ाई पर ध्यान ही नहीं दे पा रहे हैं।
हाँ, मैं सोचता हूँ कि हम क्या कर सकते हैं।
ठीक बात है। दरअसल हमारे बच्चों को ट्यूशन की आवश्यकता है, पर इतने सारे खर्चों की वजह से हम उनकी इस जरूरत को पूरा ही नहीं कर पा रहे हैं।
पापा, मम्मी, आप परेशान ना हो, हमें ट्यूशन की जरूरत नहीं है।
क्यों? तुम्हें ट्यूशन की जरूरत क्यों नहीं है?
मम्मी, हमारा स्कूल है ना, हम अपनी टीचर से मदद ले लेंगे।
पर बेटा, तुम्हारी टीचर अगर एक्स्ट्रा मदद करेगी तो मतलब एक्स्ट्रा पैसे।
अरे नहीं मम्मी, हमारे स्कूल में रेमेडियल क्लासेस चलती हैं, जिसमें टीचर्स हमारी एक्स्ट्रा मदद करती हैं, वो भी बिना एक्स्ट्रा फीस के।
क्या बात है बच्चों, तुम लोग कुछ परेशान दिख रहे हो।
पापा, आप मेरा ये पिगी बैंक लीजिए और मैंने जो पैसे बचाए हैं उससे दादाजी का चश्मा बनवा दीजिए, और मेरे से भी इससे दादी जी की दवाइयाँ आ जाएंगी।
ओह, तो ये बात है। पर बेटा, मुझे नए चश्मे की अभी इतनी जरूरत नहीं है।
नहीं बाबूजी, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है, आपका चश्मा जल्दी बन जाएगा।
मैं सच कह रहा हूँ बेटा, मेरे सारे काम तो पुलकित और पूर्वी ही कर देते हैं, यहाँ तक कि अखबार से खबरें भी यही पढ़ते हैं।
हाँ बेटा, तुम खर्चों को लेकर व्यर्थ ही परेशान हो। मुझे भी दवाइयों की जरूरत नहीं है। मेरे पैरों की वर्जिश तो पुलकित और पूर्वी के पीछे भागते भागते ही हो जाती है।
अरे वाह!
क्या हुआ?
पुलकित, पूर्वी, तुम दोनों का रिजल्ट आया है और तुम्हें तो बड़े अच्छे मार्क्स मिले।
पर बच्चों, ये संभव कैसे हुआ?
हाँ बच्चों, हम तो ना ही तुम्हें समय दे पा रहे थे और ना ही तुम्हारी ट्यूशन लगवा पाए थे।
पापा, मम्मी, इसका पूरा श्रेय दादी जी और दादाजी को जाता है।
क्या मतलब?
पापा, आपको पता है, जब हम स्कूल से वापस आते थे तो दादा दादी हमारे साथ एक खेल खेलते थे।
कौन सा खेल बच्चों?
मम्मी, दादा दादी हमसे कहते थे कि आज जो भी हमारे स्कूल में पढ़ाया गया है वो हम उनको पढ़ाएं। हाँ पापा, इस खेल में दादा दादी स्टूडेंट बनते थे और हम टीचर्स।
और जो भी हमें स्कूल में पढ़ाया जाता था वो हम दादा दादी को पढ़ा देते थे। इससे हमारा रिविजन के साथ साथ होमवर्क भी हो जाता था। यही वजह है कि हमारा रिजल्ट इतना अच्छा आया है।
अरे बच्चों, हमने क्या किया? हम तो खाली बैठे रहते थे और तुम्हारे साथ ये खेल खेलने से हमने भी बहुत कुछ सीखा है।
हाँ माँ जी, मैंने देखा था कि आप दोनों बच्चों की ऑनलाइन क्लासेस में मदद बिना किसी परेशानी करते थे। माँ बाबूजी, आप तो हमारे परिवार की नींव हैं और ना केवल बच्चों के दादा दादी बल्कि उनके सबसे अच्छे दोस्त हैं। माँ बाबूजी, आपके होने से हम बहुत भाग्यवान हैं। उस घर के बच्चों को एक शिक्षक और एक दोस्त बचपन में ही मिल जाता है जिस घर में बुजुर्गों का वास होता है।
ठीक बात है। बुजुर्ग हमारे लिए बरगद की छांव की तरह हैं, जिनके नीचे हमें सुकून और शांति मिलती है।
अरे बेटा, हमने क्या किया? हम तो बस अपने खाली समय का सदुपयोग करके अपने परिवार के लिए कुछ करना चाहते थे और इसे कहते हैं आम के आम, गुठलियों के दाम।
ये तो सच है कि भगवान है मगर फिर भी अनजान है। ये तो सच है कि भगवान है मगर फिर भी अनजान है। धरती पे रूप माँ बाप का उस विधाता की पहचान है। ये तो सच है कि भगवान है।
Thank you so much, Team CN042. With this, we come to the end of the presentations, and may I now request our esteemed judges to kindly share your opinion and give your insight to the participating teams. May I request Professor Meeta Ghosh and Ms. Nandini Mishra, ma'am, to kindly enlighten the students how to better themselves.
Nandini, will you speak first? Go ahead. Okay. First of all, heartiest congratulations to all the participants in all the skits that we saw today. You really need a lot of courage and a lot of determination to be able to communicate what exactly you have been planning to showcase rather. And I congratulate every one of you for the efforts made to convey the message, the theme line. Acting seems to be easy, but it isn't easy. And with your age and experience, you all have shown more than what we can even think of. We couldn't have done this when we were small, probably. So that's why you need all the more congratulations. And more important than that is acting needs feeling. I literally felt for that small girl, the abnormal girl in the second play. She touched my heart, as a result of which I can say that she is a good actress. The theme was good. She is a good actress and she actually felt what she was doing and she made the onlookers even feel sentimentally involved in it. So I congratulate every one of you for everything that you all have done, and may God give you more strength to prove your acumen and fulfill your interest and passion for acting and communication. Because, you know, when you're acting a drama, most important, you're learning many things. You're learning to communicate, you're learning to listen, you're learning to express yourself, you're learning to show your actions, and you're learning to bring your actions and your gestures in tandem with your communication skills. So you're learning many things. It's not just fun. I congratulate again all the teachers who are involved in getting you all trained and rehearsing. God bless you all. And I thank CMS Indranagar for all the effort that you made, the principal, the teacher who has been contacting us. Congratulations, my heartiest congratulations. And I really look forward to being involved in such things because it makes us learn many things now even. Thank you so much. Have a very good day. And congratulations to everybody.
Thank you very much to you, ma'am, for guiding the students. I'm sure they are learning. Participating in competition is for better learning.
Yes.
So getting guidance from you is very valuable. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you.
May I now request our second judge, Ms. Nandini Mishra ma'am, to kindly share her opinion.
First of all, congratulations to the whole team. And it's a joy, and I just love to join you all coming as a judge in the events of CMS. I just love it. Thanks a lot, Ruchi ji. I mean, I just love, and I missed meeting you, but it's good. Actually, online we are meeting. And congratulations to the whole team, to all the teachers, the principals, and to all the participants. And the effort can be seen clearly. And coming on stage in itself, it's a big effort. When you see, you actually don't realize the amount of work, hard work, all the planning is required, and especially when it's online. You need lots of technical work is involved in it, and I know it's very difficult. But still, the children made an effort with full support of their teachers. That is inevitable, I could see that. And no doubt the themes were very good. Each and every play had a good theme, and it is very necessary, the themes that they chose for the play today. I mean, it is the need of the hour that we have to teach our children, like I was talking about the grandparents, taking care about that. I mean, apne sanskar, we cannot leave our roots. If you want to move forward or reach some heights in life, then we have to be connected with our roots. I just loved the themes. All the themes are very good, especially the the play that ma'am, Ghosh ma'am, Geeta ma'am mentioned. No doubt, it really touched our hearts. The other themes were also good, and Fab was good. Ek Sawal Aur about women, of course, no doubt. And I'd like to say just for all the participants, मंजिल उन्हीं को मिलती है जिनके कदमों में जान होती है, पंख होने से कुछ नहीं होता, हौसलों से उड़ान होती है. और ये हौसला इन सब बच्चों में, it was seen, we could see it easily, and all the best, and I hope and I pray कि आप जीवन में खूब उन्नति करें आगे. Thanks a lot.
Very much, Nandini ma'am. One, for joining us. And second, I should say, for not being able to meet physically in this auditorium. And third, for guiding the students, for appreciating the efforts that are made by the students and the teachers together, and emphasizing the importance of technology when it comes to online presentation. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Once again, a sincere thanks to both our judges and to all the participating teams for having sent the beautiful, lovely presentations. We are now going to proceed with the next competition, that is Derekos Humanos, and we are glad to have with us the judges also, but we still have the teams to join us, so we are going to give them just few minutes time to join. And in the meantime, I would request the participating teams of the competition we had just now that you are most welcome to leave the meeting, and we'll wait for 5 minutes to the participating teams of Derecos Humanos to join us. And in the meantime, we are going to have a glimpse of the videos which were shared on the first day, opening ceremony.
Dear God, this letter is to thank you for this beautiful creation of yours, which we call Earth. Thank you for gifting us with such beautiful form, eyes to admire nature, the cascading waterfall, the lush green meadows, the chirping birds, the colorful butterflies, the mesmerizing landscapes draped in verdant frondescence, lips to praise your name, hands to care for the things around us, feet to move around and visit places. Everything so beautiful. Your love gifted us with an intelligent mind. But we, the human beings, have made adverse use of it to abuse this brain power. The realization of being superior to animals has awakened an unquenchable thirst to gain superiority amongst the fellow beings. A mind to work in unity to render services to you, Lord, by taking care of that which you have bestowed upon us.
Make me a servant, humble and meek. Lord, let me lift up those who are weak. And may the prayer of my heart always be, make me a servant, make me a servant, make me a servant today. Make me a servant, humble and meek. Lord, let me lift up those who are weak.
Jai Jagat, and once again, welcome to this second day of Confluence 2022. We are now heading to the third event of the day, third competition, Derecos Humanos. And we are privileged to have with us the two eminent judges. And may I take this opportunity to share a brief introduction of our esteemed judges. Our first judge is Mr. Sohail Muhajir, Head of the Department of Value Education and Junior Youth Empowerment Program at City Montessori School, Lucknow. He is a well-known personality dedicated to the cause. Under his able guidance, the program is being successfully functioning in various branches and building the capacities of junior youth in order to bring desired social transformation. He works tirelessly with an ever-welcoming and smiling face, trying to reach out and cater to the need of channelizing energies of the youth for a better society. We welcome you, sir. We are so glad to have you with us. Our second judge, Mr. Arun Prasad Wahi, is a gold medalist in geography at the master's level from the Kumaon University, Nainital. Mr. Arun Wahi has been a popular teacher for social science at the secondary level and geography at the senior secondary level. After serving as a teacher at the Army Public School, Lucknow for 1.5 decades, Mr. Wahi worked as a school principal before pursuing his passion to create teachers' resource material based on his subject knowledge and rich classroom experience. A very popular figure, Mr. Wahi has more than 2,000 connections on the social media, most of whom are his prodigy, fellow teachers, as well as colleagues, contemporaries in the field of educational media. We are glad to have you with us, sir. Thank you so much. Once again, on behalf of the principal of City Montessori Indranagar campus, the staff and the students, I welcome you both today. Before we proceed, let me just brief you about the rules of judgment of the event Derechos Humanos. A team of 2 participants and a teacher representing a school team is expected to get involved. The participating team is expected to be involved in the project on Service Act based on human rights. Slogan writing activity based on the spread of human rights chosen will be marked out of 5 marks. 5 marks have been allotted to the evidences of the involvement of the community. The experiences of the team members will be marked out of 5 for their authenticity and need of the chosen human rights. So now we proceed with the competition, Derechos Humanos. And up on the screen, we have the presentation of CN010.
For us, choosing people from this community was not a difficult task. But what took us by surprise was that no one was ready to share their problems with us. And this was our biggest challenge. To solve this challenge, we decided to have a group discussion where women working for us could sit with us and we could build a rapport with them. This strategy actually worked like a miracle, and they not only shared their problems with us, but also narrated their life experiences, which held us spellbound. We had never realized that beneath their smiles were sorrows and struggles. Their stories left our eyes watered and inspired us for a lifetime. We surveyed the women around us and questioned them about their rights and circumstances.
The second big challenge that we faced was how to go about helping these women in their fight against torture, discrimination, and inhuman treatment.
that they had been facing in the patriarchal society. We searched for a solution for this major issue and came across an organization called Snehalaya, which means House of Love. It is a trusted organization that has been working for underprivileged community. We bridged the gap between these deprived women and Snehalaya so that this impoverished lot could be provided with help and assistance. After a few days, when we again had a group discussion, we were greeted with huge, genuine smiles. They expressed their satisfaction and gratitude towards us for making them aware of their basic human rights. That's when we knew that we were successful in making a small difference. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Team CN010.
For us,
Now, with your due permission, sirs, may we proceed to the next participating team, that is CN030. Our respected judges, if you permit, we can proceed with the next one, that is CN030.
Great and fruitful experience for both of us. We had to do a lot of research regarding the UN rights and how are they being implemented in our locality and everything related to it, through which we gained a lot of knowledge. We learned a lot of new things. We saw a lot of new things. And I think my favorite part was that we ourselves had to go to the local people. We had a talk with them. We asked them their own experience, and this also made us aware about our locality. So overall, it was a great learning experience. Thank you.
It was a great learning experience for both me and Anvesha, since it was the first time that we came across such a service project, and we got the chance to discover a lot of new things. And I would like to thank the organizers for this, since they gave us the chance to work on this project, and we had a lot of fun discovering new things. It was quite interesting to actually interview people and know their opinions about the rights that we talked about, and it was a nice experience, and I would love to work on such a project again.
That was Team CN030. Thank you so much. We now proceed with the next team, that is CN015. Coming up next is the presentation made by CN015.
Hello everyone, this is Aniket of class 8.
hello everyone, this is Yashika of class.
God has created everyone equal, but we women have made it unequal. According to UN, there are 13 human rights, in which we are going to discuss about two important and soul of human rights: right to equality
and right to education.
India is one of the largest democratic countries in the world, with the 1.4 billion approximate population. Where there are two rights are not enjoyable by everyone. Let us see through this video.
हाय, आपका नाम क्या है? मेरा नाम है हीमा कुमारी। कौन सी स्कूल में पढ़ते हो? कौन सी क्लास में हो? ओके, ये कॉपी, बॉक्स, बॉटल और ये दो तो पेन है, ये आपको पढ़ाई करने में काम आएगा। ओके, थैंक यू।
आपका नाम क्या है?
अदिति।
वाह, आपका नाम तो बहुत अच्छा है। आप पढ़ते हो?
हाँ।
आपको बड़े होके क्या बनना है?
टीचर।
वाह, ये तो बहुत अच्छी बात है।
थैंक यू भैया बुक्स के लिए।
वेलकम।
Thank you. That was the lovely presentation made by Team CN015. And moving on to the next presentation, that is made by Team CN014.
Xavier Chowda from grade 6B. It was really nice trip arranged by Yana and Tanushri Didi.
Yes, Jamie, we met many people who were physically challenged, but they were working so hard.
They also have a right to live in our society.
Well, that was the presentation made by team CN014. Moving on to the next, that is the presentation made by CN025 on our screen.
all the rights while mostly employing physically able people. Post-making session. We talked with the employees and got to know how people being specially able still works and live like normal people.
That was the presentation made by team CN025. Coming up next on our screen is the presentation made by CN031. Team CN031.
While representing Sunbeam School Annapurna is a participant in the event Derecho's Humanos, and I am here to present my views. According to me, human rights govern how individual human beings live in the society with each other. And these are very important because no one should be abused or discriminated against. While researching about it and taking interviews, I saw that when comparing the past and the present, we've improved a lot, such as the people educate children irrespective of their caste, religion, wealth, gender, etc. Due to which they've got more services and jobs and are uplifted in the society. And now everyone has a chance to develop their talents. Thank you.
Jai Hind. I, Divyansh of class 8D, worked on a human rights project in which we choose two human rights was that right to education and no discrimination. And the importance of human rights in a life is very important as it embody key values in our society such as fairness, dignity, respect, and equality. They are an important protection for us all, and especially those who face abuse and neglect from the society. And the experience of working on this project was like, firstly I got to know when I was picked by to do work on this project was I was very excited and also very nervous, but hopefully we performed well in this project and fingers are still crossed and hopefully we can win this project. Thank you.
Hello everybody.
That was the presentation made.
नाम क्या है?
जी मेरा नाम प्रभावती है।
और जब आप छोटी थी तो आपके घर की स्थिति कैसी थी, माहौल कैसा था?
बेटा मेरे घर की स्थिति तो ठीक थी, लेकिन अज्ञानता था। लोग ये नहीं समझ पाते थे कि पढ़ाने से क्या होता, पढ़ने पढ़ाने से।
क्या आपको कभी स्कूल जाने का मौका मिला?
जी हाँ, मुझे स्कूल जाने का मौका मिला।
तो आपने कहाँ तक पढ़ाई की, किस कक्षा तक पढ़ी?
मैं 9th तक पढ़ी।
तो आपने इसके आगे की पढ़ाई क्यों नहीं जारी रखी? ये किसी सामाजिक, आर्थिक या किसी व्यक्तिगत समस्या के कारण था?
आगे तो लोग कहें कि बस करो, पढ़ाई इतना बहुत काफ़ी है। उसके बाद से पहले छोटे पे शादी हो जाती थी, चलो शादी हो जाए, अब इतना पढ़ ली, इतना चिट्ठी लिखने पर का तो काम हो गया, ज़्यादा पढ़ के क्या होगा।
आपके अनुसार पिछले कुछ वर्षों में शिक्षा, खासकर बालिकाओं की शिक्षा के प्रति लोगों में कुछ जागरूकता बढ़ी?
जी हाँ, अब तो बालिकाओं के लिए शिक्षा में जागरूकता बढ़ी है, वो अच्छे से पढ़ ले रही हैं। काश हम लोग के समय में ऐसा हुआ होता तो हम लोग भी कुछ पढ़ लिए होते, कुछ काम लायक हो जाते।
स्कूल में पढ़ते हो?
चिल्ड्रंस पैलेमेंट स्कूल एक एनजीओ भी है।
ये स्कूल एक एनजीओ चलाती है?
हाँ।
आपके स्कूल का कैसा माहौल है?
अच्छा है।
कैसी पढ़ाई होती है?
अच्छी।
आपको स्कूल जाके अच्छा लगता है?
हाँ।
आपके स्कूल में आपके जैसी और भी लड़कियां पढ़ती हैं?
हाँ।
ज्यादा लड़कियां हैं या कम लड़कियां हैं? कितनी लड़कियां पढ़ती हैं?
15-16 होंगी।
लड़कियां ज्यादा हैं, लड़के ज्यादा हैं?
लड़के।
अच्छा, आप बड़े होके क्या बनना चाहते हैं?
टीचर।
किस सब्जेक्ट की टीचर?
साइंस।
आपका फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट साइंस है?
हाँ।
बड़े होके टीचर क्यों बनना चाहते हो?
कोई भी लड़की को पढ़ाई नहीं मिल पाती है, इसलिए मैं बड़ी होकर हम लोग को शिक्षा देना चाहती हूँ, टीचर बनना चाहती हूँ।
ओके, थैंक यू।
पहला प्रश्न ये है कि आपके समय में पढ़ने के लिए परिवार वालों की तरफ से क्या क्या रोक टोक होती थी या नहीं?
हाँ बेटा, पढ़ने के लिए रोक टोक नहीं होती थी, क्योंकि हम लोग पढ़कर ही यहाँ स्कूल में पढ़ा रहे हैं। लेकिन बेटा क्या होता था कि उस समय केवल विद्यालय जाओ, कॉलेज जाओ, सीधे घर आओ, जो कि हमारे भाइयों के साथ ऐसा नहीं था। उन लोगों को फ्रीडम मिलता था, उन लोगों को घूमना कहीं भी जा सकते थे, लेकिन हम लोगों के लिए ऐसा नहीं था।
धन्यवाद मैम। मैम क्या मैम आज भी वो परिवार ये रोक टोक करते हैं?
बिल्कुल नहीं बेटा, वही उसी परिवार के सदस्य लड़कियां हमारे देश में नहीं, विदेशों में जाकर पढ़ाई करती हैं और विदेशों में जाकर जॉब भी कर रही हैं। कोई रोक टोक नहीं। वही पेरेंट्स आज उन्हीं लोगों के साथ, उस माहौल के साथ आज खुश हैं, क्योंकि परिवर्तन ही सब जगह परिवर्तन के लिए होते हैं।
थैंक यू मैम। मैम मेरा तीसरा प्रश्न यह है कि मैम आपको लड़कियों को पढ़ाने के विषय में आपके क्या विचार हैं?
मेरे विचार में बेटा लड़कियों को पढ़ाने में बहुत 100% होते हैं। मेरे विचार में सभी लड़की यहाँ पढ़े, क्योंकि आज पढ़ी लिखी लड़कियां भी अपने शादी के भी ससुराल जाती हैं, लेकिन ये हमें अच्छा नहीं लगता है। शादी के पश्चात उन्हें
Thank you. That was team CN031. Coming up next on our screen is team CN024.
Are needed to protect and preserve every individual's humanity, to ensure that every individual can live a life of dignity and a life that is worthy of a human being. Right to education. #हक बनता है. Article 26. Everyone has the right to education. We surveyed the real implementation of this act. This act came into effect on 1st April 2010 and made India one of the 135 countries to have made education a fundamental right for every child. These are the challenges faced by the people. क्या ये आपके बच्चे हैं? हाँ जी, मेरे बच्चे हैं। क्या ये स्कूल जाते हैं? नहीं। क्यों? क्योंकि इनका आधार कार्ड नहीं है। This is the common reason why the children of the weaker sections do not go to school, just because they don't have an Aadhaar card. But the government schools have had many improvements from the last 3 to 4 years. PDMs are now being conducted. The real success can be recorded, and hence every school is suitable for every child, even if the child belongs to the weaker sections.
पूरे देश की है अब यही आवाज, पढ़ा लिखा हो हमारा समाज।
Article 23 states that everyone, without any discrimination, have the right to equal pay for equal work. The phrase equal pay for equal work means that every individual who has been employed for the work which is allotted to him should be given sufficient pay as that of the others. There should not be any discrimination while payment of the wage. Students of our school have tried to portray this through a beautiful enactment.
We go and submit our presentation. Yes, I bet a presentation will be selected for the next meeting. It's the end of the month. Today we will get a salary. Aren't you excited?
Yes, you did. And because of that, you two are getting your salaries first today. This is for you, Mike.
Salary at last. 2,000 rupees. Thanks for the raise, boss.
And this is for you, Rachel.
500 rupees, boss. Why only 500? I also have a family. I need to take care of them, boss.
Rachel, be grateful. Don't be stingy.
But Mike got 2,000 rupees. We both work hard.
Enough, Rachel. I don't need more arguing.
Why did you get more money, Mike? Maybe because you are women and you're expected to cook, clean and serve your husband. Mom! Look, Mom! I got a raise today. I got 2,000 rupees. I guess we'll have a feast today.
It's merely because you're a woman. I have told you 1,000 times to quit this job and do your thing. That's cleaning and cooking. Yet, you don't listen to me.
Today, we are here at a construction site to check the on-ground reality and find out the statistics of gender pay gap. Let's begin. आपका नाम क्या है? और आप दिन में कितने घंटे काम करती हैं?
8 से 10।
और आप दिन का कितना कमाती हैं?
60।
आपका नाम क्या है?
संदीप।
और आप दिन में कितने घंटे काम करते हैं?
10 घंटे 8-10 घंटे काम करते हैं।
8-10 घंटे काम करते हैं। और आप दिन का कितना कमा लेते हैं?
100-150 रुपए दिन।
As we just saw, gender pay gap is real. A male working for the same hours as a female gets paid significantly higher to this date. Article 23 was legislated to bring an end to these circumstances.
Thank you, team CN024. Coming up next on our screen is the presentation made by CN032.
Hello everyone, I hope all of you are doing fine at your respective places. I, Daljit Kaur and my fellow mate Sonam Preet Kaur from Holy Heart Presidency School, Amritsar, Punjab are going to present PowerPoint presentation on human rights. First of all, I would like to ask Sonam what she thinks of human rights.
Thank you, Daljit. I would like to say that all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. No one, no individual, no government can ever take away our human rights.
That's so true, my friend. Human rights include the right to life and liberty, freedom from slavery and torture, freedom of opinion and expression, the right to work and education, no discrimination, and many more. Now, let's aware the world through this platform given to us today. Basically, there are 30 human rights, out of which we are going to state 2 human rights. At first, we are going to present our views on right to education. Over to you, Sonam.
Yeah, sure. Here you go. Education is a fundamental human right. It transforms lives across the world. In 1990, United Nations started a movement by declaring to meet the basic learning needs of all. And decade later, they furthered their commitments through the Education for All. And guess what? Progress was made.
Very well said. But we should acknowledge the fact that the world is changing and today's challenge is continuing to undermine United Nations ambitions and threaten the future of peace and prosperity.
So what's now, Daljit?
It's 2022, Sonam, and we are at the tipping point. Do you know wide gaps deny 58 million children of primary school age and education? 250 million children are not learning the basic whether they have been to school or not. 782 million adults, most of them are women, can't read and write.
I am awestruck to hear about these figures.
That's exactly how I feel. But you will be pleased to know that UN has contributed a lot in enhancing the level of education all around the world by its specialized agencies, UNICEF and UNESCO. And moreover, there are some well-known faces who are giving their full support in the field of education. Like Shakira, a famous Hollywood singer, has opened an organization which provides displaced and underprivileged children with access to quality education. Justin Bieber, a Hollywood actor and singer, supports a charity committed to education that builds schools, trains teachers, and funds scholarships in the developing countries.
That's great. Thank you so much. Above all, I believe that together we'll ensure that the children must have equitable learning opportunities to unleash their full potential. Right to education brings to my mind a similar kind of another right, that is no discrimination. By the way, can you share some words with us on no discrimination?
Of course, I don't mind if I do. No discrimination states that everyone is entitled to all the rights and freedom, without distinction of any kind, such as race, color, gender, language, religion, political or other opinion. Let's talk about gender inequality. I can justify my statement by giving an example from the problems faced by women on the basis of gender inequality in India. Today, when I speak about the problems of women faced in our country, it's not about myself or a single person facing the problem. I'm talking about whole women on gender.
Yes, indeed. I would say that we are very lucky because we have the opportunity to go to school, but thousands of girls in India are denied education. I can see this right from my childhood, that boys were given bat, balls, etc. and they were allowed to go out and play. But girls, what were they given? They were given dolls and teddy bears and were trained to be future mothers. I guess this is exactly what is happening around the world with all the women.
No, Sonam, I disagree with you on this point. You will not be surprised if I say that for the 12th time, Iceland is the most gender equal country in the world according to the index, and rest you can judge well from the index given. We just need to aware the people more profoundly about their rights and have to give our full support to the UN agencies.
Thank you, Team CN032. With this, we come to the end of this competition, which was very enlightening, very enriching, and so good to see the efforts of the young children doing so much for the society. And with this, may we now request our chief guests, our esteemed judges to kindly share their opinion with the student participants regarding what they are doing for the society. May I first request respected Mr. Arun Prasad Vahi to kindly share his opinion. We are not able to hear you, sir. If you can unmute yourself, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Am
sir.
I
Now we're
audible
able
now?
to hear. Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you so much.
First of all, I would like to thank the CMS Indranagar branch for holding such a competition. This kind of a competition gives an opportunity of research based on human rights to people, to the children, in social pockets that are accessible to them. Now, this is very interesting, and they provide, they collect data from their immediate surroundings and they process it. And besides as we have seen here in so many of the presentations, that a lot of research work has been done at the ground level as well as on the academic level. And secondly, the major part is that it does disseminate the knowledge of human rights in the experimental social strata that has been, you can say, examined by the participants. Now, after seeing all the presentations that went through, some of the presentations were technically very good. And I personally think that as far as when we are doing it online, it does matter how you technically present your findings so I would request some of the institutions, I'm not naming any as such, but some of the institutions could have done better in terms of presenting their material. So the video concept or the video aspect does need to improve in some of while some institutions that we've just seen have really been very, very wonderful. So that is one part of the story. Now, the next information that I'd like to share, or the observation that I'd like to share, is that the participating teams, some of the participating teams have given really very nice logos, and you know, you can say the tagline also is very good, but logos in some of the teams have probably they did not have the right concept or the idea as to how to present a logo. So I guess children should be told about how to go about it, as far as, because it is basically a work of you know, poster making and art. So this thing, and here ma'am is already ma'am Joshi is here, as I can see it. I would request that we can send some kind of you know, videos or some kind of ideas to the teams in advance, so that some of the new entrants who do not have an idea, they can also work on those lines. So this is just a suggestion, because by and large children are very energetic and children have done their very best, and the teachers concerned or the staff have definitely guided them very well also. But if the organizers could, you know, just give a sample to them, so that some new teams would definitely benefit from this. And the last thing is that the images evidence of involvement of the community in some cases has been shown by interviews, which definitely has been more appealing, you can say. While some of the participants have shown slides, image slides without any audio backing. So this is one area where I think some of the teams have not been able to make it, but definitely I suggest to them that when they come next time, they should create something more. By and large, everybody did a very good effort, and I'm really happy. And it was a variety of effort. So teams who are novices would certainly gain from this experience, and they would definitely perform better. And overall, the research that has been done by almost all the teams has really been good. It has been appealing because they have connected with their local community, and so the you can say the spirit of Drecho's Humano has really been fulfilled. Thank you very much. I think this is all that I had to share. My best wishes to all the participants. May they do well and they may continue to succeed. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Wahi, for your such valuable inputs. And it may appear that I'm exaggerating a little, but then when you said that the organizers should have sent some video, some sample to the students, to the participating teams, that's exactly what I was thinking when I was preparing myself to speak, that maybe this is what we should have done. This was the first time when we introduced this kind of an event. And we wanted the children to move out of the comfort zone, move out to the society, find out what exactly is happening and what can be done. That was the whole idea. And we were successful to a certain extent. Next time, I'm sure we will do better and the participants will be able to perform even better. They will definitely exceed the expectations. We want to generate this interest amongst the students that there is a society beyond school, beyond home, and that society is waiting for them to come and do something. So it's there that we want our students to reach, whether they are of my own institution or some other institution. So this is what the whole goal was. And I think we have not missed the goal
absolutely right.
All that much.
Yes.
And thank you very much for guiding us. And really, I feel that we should have done that and we will do that the next time. And I think from tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow, that also is exaggerating a little. Maybe from Monday or Tuesday, we have already started planning for the Confluence 2023. So we will start thinking about it and we'll start working on it so that by the end of 2022, we are able to give something solid to the participating teams by way of our own efforts, our own videos, our own logos, our own slogans, so that works as the bar. And all the participating teams exceed that bar, they jump higher than that bar.
Great.
So we'll do that, sir. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
So nice of you.
Dr. Maharaj.
Thank you so much, sir. And may I now request Mr. Sohail Mohajir to kindly speak a few words.
I must thank the CMS Indranagar for inviting me to this program, and it was really a joy watching these children perform. And, you know, though we must be proud of ourselves for drafting the human rights, what are the basic human rights, but unfortunately, you know, when it comes to the execution of these rights, we find that we still, you know, oppress women in our societies. We have poverty and global inequalities going on everywhere. We have discrimination, you know, we have armed conflict and violence in many countries in the world. And we have impunity. We have a lot of deficiencies in our democratic systems and in our institutions. And unfortunately, you know, we have corrupt and inefficient judicial, you know, systems. We have corrupt police forces and corrupt politicians, you know, in many countries across the world. So it's wonderful, to see that by doing these projects, we are actually making children aware of what are the basic human rights, so that hopefully these children are trained to be conscious of these. And when they grow up, when they hold positions, they would use their positions for empowering the masses, for improving the systems, for creating a better society, a more peaceful society for everyone. And I think I just have written a quote from Kofi Annan, who was former Secretary General of UN. He says, "We all know what the problems are, and we all know what we have promised to achieve. What is needed now is not more declarations or promises, but action to fulfill the promises already made." So let's hope that these children grow up to fulfill all the promises that were made to people, that through education, through all these activities, we want to make the world a much better place, a better, a just, environment, create just environments for everyone to flourish. So I congratulate, Indranagar campus for undertaking this project. It was wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mohajir. You very rightly pointed out that gone are the days when we need more declarations. This is the time, high time actually, when we move out of our comfort zone and start working for these. And for that, the new generation, the next generation, those who are going to live in this world beyond the time that we have been allowed, they are the ones who have to be trained, who have to be first made aware, then trained, and it's only then that they will be able to go out in the field and start working in this direction. And sure, they will have a more peaceful world to live in. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Once again, our sincere thanks to both our judges, and thanks to all the participating team members for your efforts in making this program such a great success. Result will be declared tomorrow in the final event. Tomorrow is the third day and the final day of Confluence 2022, and the result will be declared tomorrow. So thank you so much for joining us today for the competition. Thank you so much.